are a sissy, aren't you? Yeah. Welcome, pottery peeps. A wet, gloomy day, but lovely on Bonaire, at the pottery Bonaire, and she's in a bad mood. Oh, don't look at that face. Don't look at me like that. Hey, baby girl. She's not called sissy for nothing. Stress yawning. Oh, you didn't see that. Stress yawning. She will not leave my side because we have a little thunder. And she's a sissy. She's scared. Well, scared is a big word, but yeah, not comfortable. So she's going to be here with us. And why am I here? I promised you, and some of you asked for it, how to make this hollow, heart-shaped ornament. So, let's do that. What you need besides, of course, your clay and your other tools is a piece of cardboard, big enough, or bigger than the shape of what you're going to make. And you need 2 pieces of, well, whatever you have. I have a bowl and a planter on which you can lay your mold. Those are the only so-called extra things you are going to need. Oh, and a piece of paper. So let's do this. I will oh, look at that face. Yeah, baby. No. Oh yeah. It'll be over soon. What was I saying? Yeah. Take a sip of coffee. Put the camera down there so you can see what I'm doing. And let's make a hollow shaped heart ornament. Hollow shaped, no. No. A hollow heart shaped ornament. See you at the desk. If you want to use this method more often, you can use plywood. Do some jigsawing. Don't ask me to jigsaw. You will not like me. But you know, for a first try some cardboard. I have used the box in which the clay comes. So, but of course, like I said, the shape first. Symmetrical is best because you are going to have to put 2 parts together. If they're not symmetrical, you're in doo-doo. Now, for those of you who cannot draw a symmetrical heart shape, like me, well, let's take the other side. You take a piece of paper, fold it over, and then draw 1/2 of your heart. I'll take a big marker so you can see what I'm doing. It's a bit dark because of the rain. I have a light on, but that's all the light I have, so I'm hoping this will work. You draw 1 shape. Don't make these shapes too complicated. It doesn't work with too complicated shapes. This is the 1/2 of the heart. Cut it out. Oh, you get the idea, right? Et voila! Perfect symmetrical heart shape. You put that on a piece of, well, thick cardboard, a little bit sturdy, and you cut it out with an X-Acto knife. I'm not going to show you that. You know how to do that. But keep it intact all the way around. And let me put this aside because it's going to blow away. Make sure to leave enough room outside of your shape. This is about, what is it? Let me measure. A little over 1 inch. Could be more. To make it easier, this works okay. But make sure you have a little extra room because you're going to need that to put clay on. So that's the shape. You make your shapes from cardboard. And then, oh, it has stopped with drizzling. I'm going to pause for a second because I see very black skies. I think you're not going to be able to hear me, so I'll be back. Stop raining too hard so we can continue. Where was I? Cut out the shapes in cardboard or old box, and I have a slab. This is approximately 3/8 of an inch. Don't make it too thin because you're going to stretch the clay. You have to experiment how far you can go with your clay. I use approximately 3/8 of an inch, and there's a hair. I'm going to cut out approximately the size of my cardboard. I think that's big enough. Now this is not going to dry out very fast because, you know, let me see. I have my whatever. It says 26.5 degrees Celsius and 88% humidity. It's crazy. I'm going to put this on my piece of cardboard. There we go. And now we need our shapes or our forms, bowls. These need to be big enough so your cardboard can sit on it and have enough room for you to push out that shape. Is this visible for you guys? Do I need to go here? I don't know. Let me try this. Oh, maybe. So, something hollow. Put this on top. And then you can push your clay through that shape you've got there. I like to use these beautiful red ribs. You can use a sponge. I don't like to use too much water. You can use your fingers. I'm just going to slowly but surely push it in. Push it down. Don't push too hard at the pointy bits. What do I mean with that? Don't push too hard where this and this edge is. You don't want your clay to tear. And sometimes, and that's why you need a little bit more clay on the sides. You can help it fall in there a little bit. Can you see what's happening? You could even check there if you think it's bulbous enough. It's not yet, as you can see. So I will continue to slowly stretch out that clay through that shape. Let's check. It's getting there. Not quite yet. I want it a little bit more. I want to have it it to have a little bit more volume. Just keep checking, make sure your clay doesn't tear. That's getting there. Almost there. Give it some room. And you can even, if you want to, have your fingers under here, put your fingers on top. If you have a little bit of experience with clay, you can feel the thickness, and especially around there, around the edge, you do not want it to get too thin. And we do that with both. Once you've done that, I'm going to cut away around the shape, but I'm leaving a little bit of clay. Let me show you what I mean. I will draw it in first. I'll take that one first. So this is where I'm going to cut. I'm going to leave, well, what is it, about a centimeter, 3/8 of an inch. You could do less, but you're going to need that little bit of clay later. So here we go. So this is what we now have. Do that with the other one too. I try to keep the edge approximately the same for both. Never works 100% of course, but I try to, because we will be working with that little bit of clay there. Ooh, this one is starting to bend. I've used it a couple of times, but now again, if you want to do this more often, if you like it, make something out of plywood. I'm going to put it in the other way around, see if that helps. Look at that. We are now going to score and slip this edge. Don't think I put it in there correctly. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, good. That's one. Now this one. Now comes the fiddly part. And it's going to stay fiddly for a while. I'm going to put this on there. And this is why you need your shapes to be symmetrical. I'm going to look here. Oh, there and there, and line up those points. So I'm going to look where this point is, where that point is. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Oh well, we can do it without that one. I'm going to line up these two as best as I can. And this, oh, that's not correct yet. Oh, it's already sticking. Ew. Nope. These points are lined up and these are lined up. And now I'm going to pinch all the way around my shape. And this extra clay you are going to need because there's no connection on the inside and you cannot reach in because it's a hollow form and it's closed. So pinch really well. And like I said, it's going to be fiddly because we are going to work in that clay and making sure this extra clay makes a good connection. Now this is a little bit too much. Now I am going to cut some off. Make sure you cut through the excess and not through your shape. Again, until I have about 3/8 of an inch. If you use thinner slabs, this fiddly part takes up a little less time because you have less clay to work away, so to speak. You will get what I mean in a second. But you have more chance of your seam tearing if it's thinner. I'm going to pinch again. Just keep on pinching, making sure this connection is strong. I am pinching this into a point or into a thin ending. I hope I'm making sense. And I will clean this up. Let me find my tool. One of my tools, two of my tools. It is a matter of cleaning up now. If you have pushed too hard on the edge, this will tear, so don't do that. So I will be continuing cleaning this up and cutting away some clay. To get it into a nice shape. I'm not done with this one yet, but I want to show you something else. It's just, from now on, it's just a matter of cleaning it up, making it nice, and taking off clay where you can if you want to. But sometimes, it has happened to me, if your clay is still too soft, you might distort this, even though there's air in there, and it gives a little pressure, a little resistance, so that makes it easier to work with. But it does happen sometimes that it deforms. Now, what I do is I pinch a hole in the bottom and blow on it. And it will go back into the shape you have made with the stretching through the form. And it's also a good way to test if your seam is strong. When it doesn't pop open, which has happened to me, you need to work on your seam. I'm going to put this one away for now. Hold on. Let me grab something. Oh no, I will put it in here for now. Because I came prepared. I had to, because it's been so wet and so humid. I came prepared. This is another one. Still needs to be a little bit more refined, and this one will have a little bit of a different shape because I didn't pinch this into a point, but what I did was, with this extra little clay here, I cross hatched it all the way around. And then you get more of a wider edge. Still needs some cleaning up. But I think you get what I mean. I'm pushing that extra clay to the side, so this will sort of kind of look rounder. If you get what I'm sorry, I'm off camera. If you get what I mean. This also needs a little bit more cleaning up. And then we go to the Mishima part. This is, like I said, needs a little bit more cleanup, but then we're fine. I have prepared one that has been waiting for me for 3 days. For the Mishima part, for Mishima, it needs to be a little bit more, a lot more leather hard. So let me go grab that one, and we'll go to the Mishima part. This one is leather hard, and you can tell the difference with the original one I showed you. Let me grab that one. There it is. This one, I pushed that excess clay into a point and kept refining it, and it looks like this. This one, I cross hatched that extra clay, worked it in there, so this has a more rounded shape. Now this really is leather hard. You can now, if you want to, refine it even more. I saw something that made me think of that. Where is it? Okay. You can still, I don't know if you can see, if you're nitpicking, you can still see a little bit of what I did when it was softer. If I take my rib, you hear that? That's how leather hard it is. It now is easier to work with and really make it pretty. This one does have a hole in it. Like your chances. Well, it's not going to dry too fast at the moment here. not in a lifetime. But I also did that because I blew on it to make it a little bit rounder. So now, oh, and in this one, I did a little nylon wire to hang it up. Hang it on. For the Mishima, I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to do that with wax. I'm going to wax it first, then carve, and then put some slip in it. However, I also want to do this, that little. So I need to do that first because I cannot stick that on when there's wax on it. So let's do that. It's very easy. I will grab a little bit of clay. Oh. Put this one aside. Do I have something to put this on? Yes, I do. This is just, this is easy peasy. Smooth. Oh, I need it to be a little bit thinner. I have my stamps at the ready. Yes, yes, I was prepared. These are just simple letter stamps. There we go. Sorry, shouldn't be doing that. Now, where do I want this? Is this the front or is this the front? This is the front. No. Oh, I did it again. Yep. Spawn. Tiny little spawn too. Put this one on there. I will push from the middle outward. I'm going to let this settle a bit and then I will wax it and do my carving. See you in a bit. This is, oh, good enough. It's still soft, but I can work around it. I am using Amaco wax resist. I used to not like it, when it was I think it was a different formula, because it would clog and would get clumps in it. The new one, well, new one, there's hardly any left, is a lot better. So maybe they changed their formula, I don't know. I'm going to wax this, which again, it's no rocket science. I am going to wax everything except this one, because this is going to get slip in it as well. So I am going to wax the rest of this part and let that dry. I have not thought about what I am going to carve yet, so I'm waxing everything. And if it were summertime, really hot, I would wax everything anyway, because I do not want things to crack because of different rates of drying, because the wax keeps it from drying a little bit. I'm going to carve through the wax and a little bit through the clay. That way the bare clay where it carved will absorb slip, and the rest is protected by the wax, so it's easy to wipe the excess slip off. That's why I use wax. Like I said, I didn't have an idea yet, but so I'm going for, hold on, I'm going for something like this with flowers and leaves, and I'm going to try that there for you to see, so you can see well. I am using, which one is this? This is a Kemper. Can't read the number. It's a stylus. It is one with a little ball. They have them in different sizes. So yeah, when I do this, I tend to just go for it. And if I go for it, I go with shapes that I have made before, because that's easy. I usually do this when it's laying flat, but can't get my camera in the right position if I do that somehow. Going to have to practice that a little bit more. That was this one. I'm going to switch to the thinner one on the other side for some accents. There's one flower. Like I said, I'm winging it, so I'm looking at it and deciding what I want. Soft brush to take off the little burrs. They don't come up right away. It's okay. You can wait a little until the clay underneath is a little bit more dried. Now what? I'm going to make a leaf here and there, and maybe one there. Right? Let's do this. There's one, and Do I want another one? I'm not sure yet. I'll go to the other side. Make a flower there. The birds and the roosters have also woken up after all that rain. Actually, the roosters look very funny after it's been raining because they are soaking wet and all their feathers are just, you know, drooping. They're cute. One more. Overlapping this one. I might do a big leaf that goes all the way across. Let's see how that looks and if it works. I want to end up approximately there. So let's see. I don't know. Oops. That's one side. Now I'm going to do this. I don't know if this is going to look good, to be honest. As it happens, I end up there. Oh well. Now this needs another one. I think this needs vines. Oh no, is that, no, that's not what you call that. Sorry, can't find the word. Well, I'm not sure if I like this, but it's there. Cannot change it anymore. So now I'm going to grab myself some slip and decide about the color. I decided to stick to the red. This is 10% 6088 dark red mason stain in my slip, which is the same clay body, which is Laguna. I don't know whether it's the WC610 or the 609. They are the same, except one of them has grog and the other one doesn't. This one has. So here we go. I'm going to put some slip in there and in the lettering. I just look for whether these carved lines are filled, and then I say that's enough. I'm probably going to have to put this down on weight. Do I really? No, I don't have to. I'm just going to go for it. Can I hold it without? Yeah, all good. I'm almost out of red slip. I need to make more. Almost empty. So there it is. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to have to wipe the excess slip away anyway. I'll let that dry. I want the slip not to be shiny anymore. Dry it up a bit, and then I can wipe the excess away easily. So again, I'll be back. Right, ready to wipe the excess slip off. Let me grab my sponge. I take a soft sponge and wipe. Every time I will turn my sponge so I don't put the color back on. And because of the wax, it's so easy. It's wiping once or twice and you're done. Oh, I think I bumped my wire. Yes, see that? This is leather hard, so I can push that closed again, I hope, in a sec. Get it out of that corner. This is without wax, so I have to be a little bit more careful there. Well, not bad. Let's turn it over. There you have it. Now, because of the wax and there being only one little hole for the moisture to get out, this will take a while to dry. So be patient. Oh, I see something. Hold on. Oh, where's my sponge? I'm going to fix that. Where's my tool? I have a small wooden tool here. No, let's just hope. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that with the shrinking, that wire will be stuck. What I also do sometimes, let me grab what I need for that. Do I have a small? Don't seem to have a small towel here. Hold on. I sometimes dab it with a towel to get the excess water off, which still might have a little color in there. So yeah, that's it. Let me. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's it. I'll keep the camera rolling for the other two. I will speed it up so you can see how I decorate them. And in the meantime, get some clay under those fingernails. Have fun, be creative, and thanks for watching. Thanks for being there, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. I almost always respond. So, and you know, if you like the video, like the video. See you next time. Bye bye. that's it, folks. I already said goodbye, but you know, I wanted to show you them side by side. This is the one with the Mishima and the wording. Because I already have two with Mishima, I decided to carve the other two, and I still have to decide on a glaze, of course, but this is carved with a swirly heart, and this one has an applique, a star applique, and then I pushed in a smaller cookie cutter and carved and put some dots in there, and we'll see how the glaze works in this one. So now I'm really saying goodbye. Glad to have you with me. Hope to see you again in another one. And again, if you have questions, please ask me, and I will try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.